Let us now understand signals versus noise, a practical framework for Dubai's real estate professionals to cut through the market confusion and build client trust with accurate and compliant information. So, let me paint you a picture that I bet sounds familiar. Picture this, it's a Monday morning, you are sipping your coffee or maybe chai, and you open your phone. Boom. WhatsApp groups says marina prices crashing. LinkedIn experts, now is the time to buy. Your colleague swears downtown will double by next year. And meanwhile, that property portal shows a completely different number. And TikTok, well, let's not even go there. Sounds familiar? You are drowning in opinions, hot takes, and insider tips that contradicts each other faster than Dubai changes its lanes, traffic lanes, I mean. So here's the painful truth I learned in Dubai's property market. When you can't separate the real signals from the background noise, you are essentially playing a very expensive guessing game. And friends, guessing doesn't just hurt your wallet in Dubai's regulated market. It can land you in hot waters with RERA. And that's the real estate regulatory agency, by the way. Think of them as the property police who makes sure everyone plays fair. And I have seen brilliant agents lose credibility because they repeated unverified claims. I have watched investors make costly mistakes because they followed the loudest noise, not the most accurate one. But here is the exciting part, and why you are going to love the next few minutes. I'm about to share with you a system called DSPP that cuts through all that noise like a hot knife through butter. And you will learn to spot reliable market signals faster than a falcon spots its prey. And by the end of this lesson, you will have a practical tool that works whether you are dealing with Dubai Marina penthouses or JVC apartments. You'll sound professional, stay compliant, and most importantly, build the trust that turns leads into lifelong clients. Alright, so let's dive into the good stuff. DSPP isn't just another acronym to memorize. It is your new best friend in the Dubai's property world. Starting with step 1, master DSPP. What is DSPP? Think of DSPP as your market GPS. 4 coordinates that always tell you where you are. Number 1 is demand. Now, this is your market's heartbeat. We are talking real inquiries, flooding your inbox, actual viewings happening in buildings, and the sentiment you feel when you walk into a sales office. But here's a pro tip. Also watch operational metrics like how fast developers respond to inquiries. In Dubai Marina, if response times drop from 2 hours to 30 minutes, that is demand heating up. S is for supply. Now this is everything coming at you. New launches from developers, handover announcements, active listings on portals, and inventory shifts. Last month, I watched JVC supply change overnight when 3 buildings handed over simultaneously. Now that's 800 units hitting the market in 1 week. Price. So we are done with DS. Next is price and policy. Price. Not just what people are asking, but what they are actually getting. We track asking bands like dirham 1.2 millions to 1.5 for Marina 1 bedroom. Achieve ranges from actual transactions. And DOM. So DOM means days on market. How long properties sit before selling. In Dubai's fast market, DOM tells you everything. And P is for policy. This is where Dubai gets interesting. We track DLD rules, RERA regulations, fee changes, mortgage shifts. And here's one many forget, building level STR notices. STR means short term rental like Airbnb. Each building can have different rules. So everything we discuss in this lesson and all the future lessons will always be for educational purposes only. Always verify it with DLD, RERA, and your brokerage compliance team. And when creating ad like content, Trakisi, that's your advertising permit number, should appear on promotional materials. Moving on to step 2, that is the signal versus noise game. So, time for some fun. And this isn't just theory, let's get interactive. I'll read, you'll see 5 real world scenarios, and I want you to shout out signal or noise and tell me which DSPP bucket it belongs in. Ready? Scenario 1, Portal Monthly Report. Dubai Marina Viewings requests increased 6 months month over month, with a link to the methodology. So that is a signal, and it's in the demand bucket. Why? Because it is sourced, measurable, and decision relevant. Okay? What's scenario 2? WhatsApp forward. Now, this tower will double next year. Guaranteed by my friend's cousin who knows a guy. Now, that's pure noise. No source, impossible guarantees, and my personal favorite, the friend's cousin's friend expertise. Scenario 3, developer official website. Handover scheduled for Q2 2025 with PDF construction timeline. Definitely a signal. Supply bucket. It's from the source, dated, and affects inventory timing. Scenario 4, property portal data table. So let's say JVC 1 bedroom asking range 650,000 to 750,000 dirhams. Average due M45 to 60 days with methodology linked. Beautiful signal. Price bucket. Ranges instead of exact numbers. Includes market velocity with DOM. And scenario 5, building management notice. Short term rental not permitted as per HOA decision with reference number. Signal for sure. The bucket it falls in is policy. Official source affects investment decision. So you see the pattern, right? Every signal is traceable, is timely, and helps you make better decisions. Step 3. Let me now read you a sample summary so you hear how professionals communicate. Okay. Read it along with me. Dubai Marina demand indicators suggest sustained interest with viewing requests appearing stable week over week. Supply conditions show typical inventory refresh as Q4 handovers integrate with available stock. Price bands indicate 1.1 to 1.4 million range for 1 bedroom units with DOM typically 35 to 50 days. Policy environment remains supportive with the recent DLD fee structure maintaining current transaction costs. So you notice the language here. It suggests, it appears, it indicates. Typically, we are confident but never guaranteeing. And that's Dubai compliance in action. Step number I'm so sorry. Step number 4. Master safer paraphrasing. So how do we upgrade the risky language? Prices will rise. Risky. Professional. Prices appear firm within current bands. Guaranteed returns. Very risky. Professional. Returns cannot be guaranteed. Outcomes vary based on market conditions. Now this isn't just playing it safe. This is playing it smart in Dubai's regulated environment. So here is what just happened. You have transformed from someone overwhelmed by market chaos into someone with a clear framework. Now DSPP isn't just 4 letters. It is your compass in Dubai's dynamic property landscape. Signals are your friend, sourced, repeatable, and decision focused. Noise? Now that's everything else trying to distract you from making smart moves. And towards the end, I have some homework for you. Make sure that you download the complete 1.1 resource pack attached to the resources section. Look at the full signal versus noise cards. There are 16 of them. Until spotting signals becomes second nature to you, then pick your favorite Dubai community and draft one professional bullet point for each DSPP bucket using those cautious verbs we just learned. And make sure you save your work in a folder called YYYY community name 02 underscore market briefs. Trust me on this organization system. And here, so what you would find in the resources section, let's quickly have a look at it. That is the signals and the noise card game that we were just referring to. This is how it's gonna look. So these are 15 of them. You need to label them as signal or a noise, and the DSPP bucket they would fall into with a reason as to why. So that's that. Next is cautious verb swap list. Let us have a look at this. Will rise to appears firm, guaranteed, cannot be guaranteed, outcomes vary by property and market conditions, no risks, risks to monitor include, best time to buy is now, timing depends on budget, tenure, and so on. So that's this. Then you have the DSPP in definitions. You have the RERA tone checklist. Let us have a look at this. Include tracacy, use cautious verbs, indicates, appear, suggest, provide ranges, X to Y, no guarantees, cite traceable resources, keep STR, notes, building specific, verify the HOA and management, no PI, personally identifiable information, and save the English and Arabic versions where practical, include a simple disclaimer. That's that. Let us have a look at the signal summary card, sample card. So this is a signal summary for Dubai Marina. Again, educational only, not financial or legal advice. So demand portal inquiries appear slightly higher month over month, suggesting steady buyer interest. Weekday viewing slots continue to fill faster than weekends, indicating active working professional demand. That's the demand side of it. Supply. A near-term handover in a neighboring tower may modestly increase available inventory. Selected developers signal upcoming releases, monitor allocation windows. Price. One bedroom asking bands appear concentrated within recent ranges. DOM typically is between 45 to 60 days for well-presented units. So these are overall balanced market tones, and that's a good place to be in. Okay, and we are done with the first lesson. You have done your homework and we are good to go.